How's it going? Welcome back to another rainy day here in Icarus. For today, we're working on the power grid. Now, quite a few videos ago, we had the power grid set up fantastically, man. We got 2 of these solar panels, which were overproducing our power, have some advanced batteries, and that'll kind of last us through the night. Now, in the last video, we got our storage sorted out, which looks fantastic, man. Does very, very well being up off the ground, a lot more room. But the problem is, we made another freezer to set up in there, and it's kind of where all the problems came to light. So the issue we're having is underproduction now. So what I want to do is a couple different things. One, I want to set out a water wheel because I want to see how it looks. Might look good at base. We are right by a river. But also thinking about setting up the biofuel generator, right? The top tier one. And kind of see how that works out. All depends on how much power those do produce, because for the kitchen upgrade, I want to go ahead and set up a couple more of the freezers. Now those things use so much power, man. I think it's like 2,500 for each one. Yep, you're going to be right there. So we'll kind of see how those work out. Also might end up installing some of these skylights too, to add some more light in the base during the daytime. Alright, we good? Check for some exotics first. Absolutely not. But yeah, I'm really hoping with that, and then I'll try to get some more of the batteries set up whenever I have time, because those things are very, very expensive. And with the last build, iron's the main thing. We are very, very shy on resources. So I've been trying to stock up. There's quite a few of the caves I haven't been into. I've been in and seen, but I haven't actually harvested all the ores out of. So I'll try to get on that off camera some, get some more of the batteries set up. Right now we got 4 of the advanced ones, and I'm hoping to have, I don't know, at least 4 or 5 more. And that should be good, at least for right now, for the base. Now we're almost done, I think, possibly installing all of the different workstations. So we'll have a good idea then on how much our power needs are going to be, and then always have the overproduction. So it's a balancing act, man. Definitely a balancing act. I'm kind of excited for getting some skylights installed. Potentially. Maybe. We'll see. Might just do them on the middle tile. Maybe every second one up there. It's got 3 tiles for the roof. All depends on what we have and how much we got left over from doing the electricity today, you know? Put this guy inside. Just for safety. Watch your head, buddy. Alright, close the door. I like this, man. I like that a lot. Not having to open the door and close it. Easy access to the tames and stuff. So we've got iron over here. We've got titanium right here. Starting to get there. And our power currently is 13,500 on the supply. 12,700 on the demand. The main thing is the freezers. And we only got 2 of them. Eating up 5,000. That's almost 1 full solar panel just for these guys. The lights quite a bit as well. And I didn't really think about the crop plots. And those things use quite a bit too. So it does all add up. I actually had to turn off the water outside overnight because I was playing without sleeping. And to keep the, the power draw down. Just so we can have a little bit of power in the batteries, which are still only at 1.3 million of 24 million. So yeah, it's an issue, man. Slight issue. I do got 1 more panel made up. Let's pipe that in for the moment just to recharge our batteries. And then we'll work on the other 2 things as well. The water wheel and the other generator. Drop off Junior's food for the moment. Alright, so roof work. Let's go up on this side. Might be easier. Now, with our base here, with these, they only resist the tier 5 storms. We do get some tier 6. And I was kind of waiting to see how much damage we take to these for doing repairs, because it's a pain to come up here, repair all this. I got the walls as well because they're not concrete. And I've gone through 3 of the tier 6 storms and only lost at the most 600 durability on one of these. So it's not too bad, really. It is a pain to repair them all the time. So eventually we'll change these out for some concrete roofs, I'm thinking. I'm not sure if that'll work out with the weight of them, though, on this roof. We'll see, man. We'll see. Let's put this guy right here next to this one. And then let's pipe in the power right here off of this. There we go. Easy. Easy. Back inside. And put you back as well. There we go. Yeah, if you didn't see the last video, what we did was took all the storage from down here and on this side, and moved it up top. It was, it was quite a bit of work, but it's not too bad, man. More storage than what we did have. And then all this stuff is piped in and set up properly, so it's pretty much all the stations that we have currently. Plus, we got some room out here for a couple more. So it's not bad, man. I like it. All right, so let's see about this. Let's start off with the water wheel. I think it's tier 2. Okay, so they're all over here under tier 4. I thought for some reason this was like a tier 3 or tier 2 item. So for the most part, not too expensive. Only 2,000 on the power. Ah, dude, that might be for looks and not for too much production. We'll see, though. And then this is the other guy I'm looking at. Now, this might go outside. Maybe a small little room for this by itself. It's going to be more electronics, some screws, wire, ingot, and then glass. I mean, it should be fine, man. I'm very curious about this guy, too. Let's unlock this to see if we actually want to use it for the kitchen build. We might not. We'll see. Possibly. Maybe. All right, so let's start off with the water wheel. We need some wood, some stone. Oh, electronics. Let's make some of those. We have copper in here? Absolutely not. That's fine. We got quite a bit of it over here, though. That should be enough, I'm hoping. What's in here cooking up? Composites are done. We got some... Okay, plenty of stuff in there for building, I think. All of that. That's the other weird thing, too, right? So we had this set for max, which was 100. Clicked on it. It's grayed out, so you can't click max again unless you click off of something and then back on it. Then you can do the max for the under 100 amount. I've noticed that a lot from crafting. It's kind of weird. Not sure why it's like that, but is what it is. So we need stone, wood. We got plenty of nails, too. Wrong button. It happens. Let's grab the stone. Take a stack just in case we want to do 2. And then... don't remember how much wood. And then some nails. Now, I got some extra nails somewhere. I thought. I'm still working out the storage over here with stuff. With the crafting parts, trying to get that set up properly. Oh, nails were in here, I think. Yeah, there's some right there. Okay. Just need some electronics. So let's go ahead and stop this for the moment. And then how many? We need 6 more. Let's just do the 6. And then we'll do the rest and then the rest of the wire. While we're setting up that thing. Yeah, see? Now if you click off and click back, you can do the other 15. It's kind of weird, man. Kind of weird. Alright, so that's there. Oh, we need to get the water wheel. I'm kind of excited about this, not gonna lie. I'm hoping it's kind of big. Just so that it looks nice outside. We'll leave this, and we'll leave these. Again, we might want to do 2 of these. Now for the actual generator, what we might do, I'm thinking once we get our chickens, cows, all that kind of stuff, that'll probably go either right here, or possibly right here by base. If you haven't noticed, I like having everything on this base connected. So we might extend this some. Not too sure, but for the power, I don't know if there's a way to set up this inside a little shack. I'm sure there is if we build it kind of on the water some. But that way we can have the generators inside, have that inside, and all we have is one line of pipes and electricity going to the base. I'm thinking possibly moving the solar panels on top of our building too. It might be like a 1x2, you know? And set it up that way. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, it's kind of small. That kind of sucks. Well, I mean, you could probably chain quite a few together right here, right? Okay, see where we want to put this at. So, I don't want to have it right on this. Let's see, there's no running water over here. So right at the mouth is where it's considered to be running water. It's kind of neat. They got it properly sectioned off. That's kind of cool, man. It's a little details, you know. So I was hoping it was going to be big. And kind of span this whole area and be like a massive water wheel, but... I mean, I guess this will work. Now, do these things need repairs too, I'm guessing? Let's just put it right here for the moment. So probably just put it in the middle. And not side by side like I was thinking. Now, it's spinning the proper direction. Science. Let's flip it around. And see if it still spins the proper direction. I mean, it should, you would think. But like this, we could set up two next to each other. Possibly. Ah, yeah, see? It's going backwards. Ah, man, I was hoping it was going to go the proper way. Ah, that kind of sucks. Small little fail on the dev side. It should definitely go with the way that the water's flowing. Okay. We'll just do one at a time. And have it set to where it's going the proper direction. It looks better that way, you know? Not a big deal. They've done a very, very good job for attention to detail so far, so can't really complain too much about that. So, set you up there, and then, as always, I like running my power right by the water. You know, safety first. I'll just attach it right here. It's at least 2,000 more. And then what we'll do is set up another one possibly right here. And then just kind of attach it right to this one too. Wait, can we... Hold on. Science. Okay, you can't attach it right there on the side. I was hoping to put it right there. But you can't. Let's build... Do we want another one? Let's just leave the one for the moment. Again, just for looks. Ah, it's not what I thought it was going to be, man. It's okay. Let's get the other one built and see how much power that it actually makes. I'm telling here too, right? So that's going to be 5,000. I want to make one regardless. Because it'll be very good at nighttime. Right? Constant power. I'm curious how long the biofuel cans will last. Now, with this, can we use the big ones in there? These? Or is that only used for filling up the small ones? Where's it at? I don't know. We'll find out. Science, man. Science. Alright, so electronics. We're missing epoxy. Not a big deal. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Got some in here. We need 12. 14. Fantastic. What else do we need? Wait, what? Electric chimney cap. What is that? Electric. Is that part of this? It has to be part of that. Okay. I was thinking it was going to produce power. It's not, though. That's kind of weird. I was getting excited. Generator, what are we missing? Steel ingot. I was going to say, if they found out a way to harness power through smoke, that'd be kind of cool, because this one up here, I leave on 24/7 to produce our charcoal. Speaking of that, top that up. Kind of works out for making our gunpowder and stuff. Alright, so what do we need? Oh, steel. Take 2 just in case. Ugh, glass too. Well, I'll tell you what. Why do we need glass for the generator? It's kind of weird. Just saying. My professional opinion. How is the power production? Okay, almost double now. That's not too bad. Now, the water wheel will go all night too. So we'll have 7,000 total for the nighttime production. We can always make 2 of these. Again, all depends on how much of the biofuel that we use? Just rain. Okay, not a big deal. And I want to make some of the containers. Composites and epoxy. Okay. Very expensive. Holds quite a bit, though, too, at the same time. Let's do this. So I don't forget, while we're here, breathing is usually a good thing. I'm just saying. Usually. And then a little bit of water. Now, you guys left me comments, too, about the tames. One problem I have is a lot of our missions right now are out in the desert. I see you eyeing me. It had that update to where the creatures look at you different. And Junior's always got a broken neck now. But one problem I have is these guys run out of water very fast in the desert. I mean, it makes sense, right? You're out in the heat, stuff like that. But this guy will drink out of a lake if I go up to it, or a river. This guy won't. And you guys said I can actually take my canteen and let him drink out of it. Now, one thing I don't want is chicken lips on my canteen. So, if I can remember, just do it now, actually. What I think we'll start doing is taking this, not this. I thought we had one of the buckets. We'll take one of the buckets, fill it up, and just keep it in his inventory. Not that. And leave it in here. He only has 2 slots. Has a skill 2. Let's do... Let's jump in. I don't do very often. Oh, the water consumption. But we'll leave it in his inventory, and that'll kind of work out whenever he's thirsty. I can just feed him that way. So it's not too bad, man. I'll keep his chicken lips off of my canteen. So, anyways. Composites. And then, what's that thing even called? Is it a can? One of you? So much junk in here. I'm going to get rid of our storage that we got set up too. This, for the overflow. So what I want to do, I decided, I don't like this up here. It kind of bugs me, because it's only in that one spot, right? But for the missions that we did, and I destroyed them, didn't think about it, there's some small little containers that we can stack up right here. They're stackable. And we can pick them up from the mission site. So next Great Hunt mission that we do, we'll take a look if there's any buildings and try to grab some. It'll look nice. It's kind of like these out here that we have for the seeds. Right? Good for storage. Very small. But I think it'll look better than having these up there. And just for overflow while I'm crafting. Not sure. Need some food. Alright, so. This is made. Oh, it has to go down here. We'll also need the new biofuel processing machine too. Isn't there a bigger one? Where's the power at? Drills. Advanced stuff. Ah, right here. Here we go. So that should work faster, I'm guessing, for making the biofuel. How big is it, though? That's a thing. The Tier 2 or Tier 3 one is very, very small. So that's a big one. More electronics. We need 11 more of those. Concrete mix we should have. Steel, composites, all that we have. It might just be faster? I'm not too sure, man. Let's set this one up, see how big it is, and kind of go from there. Okay, that's tiny. But that works out. So if we set a small little shack out there, we can do one. You can't do 2 in each one. So we can do 3 in a 1x2. One there, one in the middle, and one here. Now for this, it can't go in there. If we put this up here, will a can down here, a small one, automatically fill itself? Because if that's a thing, we could line this with the big ones, and that thing would run forever. I mean, not forever, but you know what I mean. It would run plenty long enough. Science. Let's get some of this stuff made, and we'll do some testing. Actually, let's leave it in here for the testing part, and then we'll see about doing a small little shack out here. I have to open that door. Might just do the little shack out here. Right on the corner. Maybe. I mean, it could fit inside as well, as small as it is. I wonder if that'll go behind the wall. And I wonder if it makes noise, too. Let's sleep. One problem we're having is the power production at nighttime. Yeah, see? 3,700 of 12,000 that we need. So, it's an issue, man. Definitely an issue that needs to be addressed. Let the rubble go away. It might fit right here. It won't. Colliding with what? The roof? So it needs to go outside. Okay, it can go out here. We could just set it up right here in the corner, too. Right there on the side. We'll see. Put this back. Make some stuff. We might have the one composter. If we do, we use that for testing. Is that the right way? Absolutely not. There we go. Right here. Okay. We got a ton of stuff in here. And then a ton of stuff in here as well. I'll use all that. I think we could use the leather and the fur. We'll see what this says in a second, though. Is there some easy water connections and stuff? Right there. Just temporary. We'll sort it out properly here in a minute. Okay, so you can't use leather. I thought you could. Can't use fur. I thought you could. That kind of sucks, man. Can't use the bones either. Okay, look, man. I thought all that stuff could be used in here to make the biofuel. It's not a thing. So, we'll just do wood for right now. And actually, I think I got some more sticks, too. Let's use some of those. Absolutely. I want a full stack, not a half. We got some of the fiber as well. Okay. A little bit of sap, and we need one of the normal containers. Just one, I think, should be fine. Let's grab our water pipe tool. Now, with this, does that add to our weight? 70. I guess it does, right? It does, okay. Special slot, wasn't sure. One of you. Wrong button. Just need water. Alright, all of this. All of that. Will this fill directly out of here? It will. I don't want to put too much in here. Just a little bit for testing. Where is the... Okay. Very low on the fill amount. Maybe do 1 liter. Holds 150,000. That is a ton, dude. But it should run forever if it works out like I'm hoping. Do this one as well. Put just a tiny bit. That might be fine. Okay, let's do that. We don't need much. So... supply is very high. I guess all we need to do is just put this in here. Better in 5 minutes. Put that in there. That should empty. And I'm hoping that'll automatically fill itself. Pipe you into the grid. It does make noise. Okay. It needs to go over there out of the way. It's got a ton of smoke as well. It's not good for the environment. Just saying, dude. Just saying. The whole thing looks nice. Then you got the I-beam down there looks terrible, dude. I mean, it's on the ground, so what do you expect? Alright. 4 minutes, and we'll see what happens with this. Really hoping it automatically pulls it. So here's something that's strange. So it's running, providing power, right? Let's double check. I was going to try to empty that can out so there's not as much in there, so I'd have to wait here for 4 more minutes. So supply is 26,000. Okay, it is pumping in. If you take the can out, it still runs. Is it pulling off of this? But here's the thing too, right? Turn it off. You can't turn it on because there's no fuel here. That does not go here either. But if you have a can with some in, you can start it. That is using that. That was at 0.69 liters. Now it's at 0.68. So the theory about having this in here to run and then it fill out of that will work? Yeah, 0.67. So, more science. Okay. Let's grab some more composites. And then one of you. I want to put a tiny bit in this. Let that one green can run out. And see what happens if this will automatically jump over. Keep forgetting about that. Just a little bit. One more. Plenty. Okay. The sound range is not very far on that, which I like. Don't get me wrong, that is fantastic. So that might be able to go outside here. I mean, all that smoke will go right inside the window to Junior's face, though. Let's not put it right there. Gotta think about your creatures. We could set it up over here, too, though. Outside. Nice and covered. Right by the base, too. Might do that. Might do that. Alright, so. That is still running. Let's move you over. Put you right there because you do have less. So, deactivate everything. Does it pull left to right or right to left? .62. Activate. Okay, pulls left to right. Before we do this, activate it. Pull this out. Okay, it's running off of this now. Let me log out and log in and see that it still runs off of this. If so, then that'll be permanent and it's not a bug. If it stops running when we log back in, that means this is a bug and it's not going to work. Okay, be right back. Alright, we back? We good? It's off. Ah, okay. So that's a bug then. One more test. One more test with relogging. Let's jumpstart it. If we take this out, that is running off of this. I wonder if an empty can. Let's do this. Let's put an empty can in there to simulate that thing running out. I don't want to sit there for 3 minutes for this guy to run down. We have an empty one in there. Will this still run off of that now? Okay, be right back. One more relog. And it's off again. Ah, man, it kind of sucks. So these are not used in here at all. You relog, it resets it. I mean, that does make sense, right? It'd be nice if you had a bigger storage. So one last thing for testing. Ah, this doesn't go there. Now this can be set outside, right? Consume? Consume? It's biofuel. Science? You can't. Okay, okay. I was waiting to die there. Deploy. Okay, you can set it out right here. And then... Can you just fill it up from there? Toggle on and off. What? What am I toggling? Wait a minute. Can this be piped in? It can't. That'd be kind of cool to have these set up and be able to pipe it into your system. Okay. So you can fill it. Oh, wait. Fill container. Is that empty now? Inspect what? Doesn't have the screen there. Okay. Anyways, so what I want to do is pull these out. You have none. Let's put a little bit into there. Put a little bit into there. Junior, work with me here, buddy. Who has the least? It's gonna be you. Wait, did I fill you? Okay, we're good. You both got quite a bit. So I want to see if that'll actually still run. If that's empty. Can I dump this out? Let's just do this. I just want a tiny bit in here. Smallest amount. There we go. Alright, so activates. 2 minutes. If this runs down, it might pick up from this one. Now these are the normal cans. So if that starts running and keeping this going, if I relog, will the small can still run? If not, and it can only run off of one can, I think we're just not going to do this at all. I was really hoping to have this as a backup, but I don't have to watch this thing 24/7. I mean, you got all these slots. What's the point of these if you don't have a way to constantly run it, alright? And auto swap out. I don't know. We could take one can, fill it up all the way, and see what the max time is on it. Again, science. We're trying to figure this out. No! I hate that button. I wanted to sort it. And my inventory's all messed up because I relogged. I hate that, man. I want to get rid of the extra 6 slots on here. I hope they're gonna work that out and fix it to where things don't go all messed up if you have a thing in your inventory that adds in slots, right? Because if you don't have the extra slots, everything will stay where you put it whenever you relog. It's kind of weird, man. It's kind of frustrating. A little bit. Alright, so. That's almost done. Fill you up. Should be enough stuff in there for that. Alright, so it is almost empty. It should kick over to this one. It did. Still running. It was at 0.57. Okay, relog one more time. And hopefully, this will still be running whenever we log back in. If it's not, I'm going to scrap the whole thing. Unless we get, like, a long runtime off of one full can. And it's off. Ah, man, that sucks. Honestly, what's the point of having all these slots if it won't automatically feed this one? Now, again, my opinion, what they should do to make this work properly is have this like a tank, right? And then your slots up here should feed the tank. And it should be like a bar, right? That should be solid. And as long as you got these up here, that's going to be totally full. But when these are all empty or gone, right, it'll be running off the tank itself. But these should always be fed and piped into the main tank. Again, just my opinion on how this should work. So, last thing we're testing with this before we totally scrap the biofuel is this. We'll let it finish filling up, and then we'll see about how long it lasts. I'm afraid it's only going to be like 2 or 3 hours, and if so, can't do it. Having 3 of those guys out here will be plenty of power, but again, why would I use that instead of just having the solar up there and make extra batteries? Okay? Lag spike. It happens whenever I relog sometimes. It's weird, man. It's weird. But, yeah, I'll just eat the cost and make some more batteries and some more of the solar panels and kind of just deal with that. Alright, so let's put this back for the moment. And while that's doing its thing, let's check on some glass. So we got 15 of these. Okay. Fix our inventory again. Now, how many tiles do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right, it's an even number. We could just use solar, or not solar, but glass all the way down. Skip 1, skip 1, skip 1, skip 1, skip 1. Okay, it's gonna be off. Let's go out this way. So these have to get moved down to here, which is not a problem. They did make it proper to where they'll go on the... That's very off-centered. It'll go on these plus those as well. So it's kind of nice. It wouldn't be bad having these on that down there. So the sun kind of goes this direction and then sets over here. So both sides of this just happen to be placed properly. We'll get full sun. So not too worried about the actual placement. Really? I'm stuck. I was just talking about how good the roof is. You go and get me trapped up here. So, let's do one right here. And one right here. Okay, we got 2. Down here would be skip 1. This is the living area, though. Do we need a lot of light? I mean, probably, right? Want to see the stars at night? It's going to be right here by this. Okay. Leave this one. Leave that one. And then one... right here. And then right here. So move this one panel. And we should be kind of set. Now for this, do we want to put it up top? Or just down here on the side? We could do it in between. And that kind of works too. I mean, that works. Let's put these in and see how it looks before we do the other side. Oh, that's the shallow ones. Well, that kind of sucks. We need to make some. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. We need 6. We need to remove this one too. Almost fell off the roof. And then we'll just kind of string this down to here. Not a big deal. Easy fix. Let's... Please don't break anything. Put it on the roof itself. It should be kind of piped in, I think. So for glass, we're going to need shallow ones. Let's break all these down. Wait, what? Where did that come from? Oh, that's the... Never mind. Okay, that's the roof tiles. I'm looking for the flat ones. So we need 6, right? 15. I just want 6. Check on our biofuel. It is full. Eat some food. Guy gets hungry. All this brain thinking. Well, I'll tell you what. All right. Please. Please be at least 24 hours. 4 hours. To me, not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. So we're not going to mess with biofuel ever again. At least not for our regular base. Now, whenever we're starting off again on a different map, biofuel, fantastic, man. It's mainly, to me, seems like it's made for small-scale stuff. 4 hours is not very long. And again, don't understand the point of having all this up here. I mean, really all you need is one extra can to change it out. Have somebody sitting by it. These are 150,000. Fill up your one and then put it back in here. Destroy it all. It's fine, man. It's fine. Alright, cool. So, I don't think we need this for anything else. We could use it for some of the missions, possibly. So we will keep it, but we just won't use it for anything here at base. And then pick up these guys as well. Now, having the generator plus one of these tanks, and then like 2 of the cans, will be great for the missions that require... Oh, that's right. For the missions that require it. Or require some extra power. Like, we had problems in the last set of missions that we did with it not being daytime. And they provided us with a solar panel, but we had to wait for nighttime to go by. And then the first couple hours of the day, you don't get any solar power. So, kind of slowed us down quite a bit. So, I mean, it'd be nice for that at least. I'm not saying it's useless. I'm saying it's useless for what I want to use it for. Just to, just to clarify. Pick up this as well. Give me back all my junk. I'll turn it all into other stuff. Got some leather. We got some of the sap, things like that. So they do have uses. Alright. All back in there. This can go over here. That's our parts. There's that. This goes in here. We'll grab our glass. And see how it looks. I mean, it should be fine, I think. So that's going to be the lower one, I think, that we need. Right? Absolutely. So we'll make some more of the solar panels. We'll do one there, one here, one there. Same thing on the other side. That should be enough power, at least for right now. Especially once I get our batteries made. Looks better, man. Let's a lot of the light in. Natural light. I like it, dude. I like it. All right, cool. So, we need 6 more of those. And then I'll leave that off for the moment. We need quite a few more of the panels. So 1, 2, 3. 4 on each side. So 8, 7, 6, 5. We need to make 5 more. The batteries we won't do on camera. That's going to be a lot of a lot of farming, man. I'll slowly do those as we get them and put them up top there. So for 5 more of these, it's 150 on the electronics. We'll do what we can today. Resin. We got quite a bit of that somewhere. Some here. See what we have back here real quick, too. We got plenty of this. That's not a problem. Need to make some more of that. We got some resin. Need to make some more of that. All right. Give me a few minutes. Let me get the glass made. All the solar panels. We'll pipe them in. And then we'll see what our... I mean, supply is already higher than what it needs to be. But I want to turn everything on and see how it is. Don't forget, we're going to have a couple more of the freezers. We got 2 right now. I want to have 4 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5. All depends on how much we need for the food. This is bugging me. Let's get rid of these. All depends on how much we need for our food storage once we start cooking. And then we'll see about the... Maybe the furnace we'll check out in the cooking video. Well, there's no electronics for it. We can do it right now. I didn't want to waste any electronics. Was the main thing. Now, what do you use? Just power. 700. Not very much at all. Give you these, give you those. That'll be 30. That's enough for one, right? Absolutely. Why is there two? Wait, what? A broken solar panel. Does this break and turn into a broken one? If so, that's kind of neat. Anyways, yeah. 30 for that. Okay, so. Fireplace. Oh, we grabbed it. Kind of large. Why? It's clipping. That's weird. Out here for easy. Well, I don't want a storm to come by. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Very large. Some tea. Okay. A lot of stuff in here. So, I thought I'd make water too. That's kind of neat, man. So, the power's not too much. Wait, that says 250. Does it not say 700 required on this whenever we made it? Requires 700. Requires 250. The math isn't mathing. Okay. That looks kind of neat. So it's 250 all the time. Maybe it requires more once. Oh, that's kind of neat, dude. That's very nice. So maybe it requires more when you're cooking. It's always on. Speaking of food. Grab these. I wasted 9 pieces of bacon. I don't want to talk about it. Drop off these. We just need 3. It's all of our cooked foods. Leave you in there too. Let's grab a little bit of food for science. How fast is it versus the other one? $17 seconds. See, here you got to select it. It's different. That's 20, so 3 seconds faster on each piece, which isn't too bad. It's weird with the interfaces, how you got this to select versus... Oh, it's because it's a fireplace. It's for cooking too, though. So it's not a grill, it's a fireplace. For heating. Basic on the cooking. Okay. I still prefer this one, though. Because of my charcoal production. Now, with that... Can we make charcoal in this? You can't. So this is pretty much dead to me. Maybe that's good for the snow biome, if you live there? To me, this seems like a cooking item, not a fireplace item. That's kind of weird, man. I might... we'll save it for later. I don't think I'm going to use it down here right now. I kind of prefer... I mean, one, simplicity of this. Put in some wood and you're kind of good to go, but also the look of it. It's nice, dude. It's a proper fireplace. Cozy 16. I don't know where a regular fireplace is. Let's look over here. Eight. Okay, so double on it. I don't really care. We got enough stuff that's set up anyways for that. Alright. Anyways, let me get some solar panels made. Some more glass. Put up there, and then we'll call it for the day. A lot of testing, man. A lot of science. But it was bugging me that we were running out of power. Now we're doing pretty well for the surplus. Plus, I'll have a lot more with the other solar panels. That'll be 30,000 more. I mean, that should be plenty through day and nighttime. Hopefully. Hopefully, man. Alright, so things are going fairly well. I mean, for the most part, we are so... Oh, we're so out of stuff, man. I've got all 5 of the solar panels made. Okay, so that's done. I'm trying to make a couple batteries. Need some of this. That'll be 4. How much do we need? We need 8 for each one. That'll be enough for one more there. Let's grab some more titanium. I thought about setting up another one of these mines because, I mean, think about it. Titanium, it goes very fast. It's easy to repair all of our equipment. And then for crafting, it is super, super expensive. So there is another mine pretty close to base here. What are we out of? Oh, I grabbed ore. Let's grab the actual ingots. But there's another mine right over here that has some in it. I think that's the one that has it. So I might set up that one as an extra one. Let's go and just smelt this down as well. We are going to need it. Got quite a bit more of the composites making too. 3 should be fine. That'll make 10. If we can get at least one more of the batteries up, I mean, I'll be happy with that for the moment. So our current production needs for power at nighttime, with everything running currently. And this thing sucks up quite a bit of power having it on all the time. I don't want to have to turn it on and off. So I'm basing everything off of this all running. Oh, you know what? I didn't account for these being on too. So demand was 18,200. What is not running this? Let's get some stuff for that to go. I think just some wood. We can get this thing to turn on as well. $18,700. Are these 500 each? That's off. That's off. Why is it only pulling power for one? Is one not running because it's full? That's running. That one's not running. Okay, that's what it is. So we need 19,000 pretty much altogether to be able to run this without any problems. So with the batteries, our supply right now is good. We got 5 more panels to go up there. So for batteries, again, I don't do math exactly. I mean, you should when you're doing science and stuff, but I'm thinking maybe 4 or 5 more batteries total should be fine, because you got to remember too, the only time we don't sleep at night is when we're out doing stuff in the field. And I still try to find a bed. So that should last long enough, I think, with everything running currently. And don't forget, we are going to have the freezers in here. It's quite a bit more on the power draw. I think our power production will be fine with all the solar panels. I really do. Now I just need to work on getting enough of the batteries up and going. It's still going. What are we missing? Copper wire. Okay. That's going to be the main thing. We can make almost 3 of the batteries. Just some copper wire. Let's make a little bit of this. Make 3 batteries, and we'll kind of call it good for the day. Again, man, we're kind of out of everything. It's nice, though, because then in between videos, I have time to stock up, plan stuff out for the next day, things like that. And that's good there. I think for the most part, we're all right. Let's make up the composites first. And that's good, too. That's all empty. If they added in being able to automatically pull from storage for crafting, oh my gosh, dude. That would be like the best thing ever. It would definitely save on... Are you broken? It would save on a lot of shuffling stuff around. I jumped down a lot from the stairs. And if you didn't know, you actually damage them when you land. It's kind of cool. I need to stop that before I break a leg. Haven't broke one yet. I'd like to not have that happen, so... Alright, well that's kind of crafting up. Let's do our power up here. Now for the batteries, I'm hoping to put them all on that side and only a few over here. I like doing this to get out to the roof. There's plenty of battery storage, but don't forget, we can only go long ways with them. And I'm thinking this might mess up that one. I'm not too sure. But this looks fantastic with the skylights up. We'll place them down first and then pipe them in. Shouldn't be too hard. I got most of the power ran. I'll just do it as we're doing it so I don't forget. 2 right here. Or 1 right here. That one's good. And that one's good. Not too sure. That should be far enough away from this where it doesn't block the sun. Maybe in the late afternoon it might block it some. Not sure if that just means reduced power production or what. Yep, figures. I need to run power down this way. No! It's gonna be lightning. Actually, that might change up or charge up all of our batteries too. With one of the lightning strikes. So... let's move you down this way. Will this stretch across? It does. Yep. You tried! You missed! Well, I tell you what. It's not safe to be on the roof doing work in a lightning storm. I wouldn't mind putting the lightning rod up here. But I don't want to have to climb up here all the time to do repairs. Is the main thing. That one is powered. This last one, and should be ready for some batteries. Yep. A lot of strikes, man. A lot of lightning strikes. And then from down there on the ground, too, you can't see all these wires, so... kind of works out. Alright, so I think we're done up here for the most part. Put this back on. I like it, dude. I like it a lot. Alright! Batteries are fully charged, so we got supplies at almost 50,000. I mean, that should be fine for a minute or two, hopefully. So we needed 1 more of these. And then 3 of those. Fantastic. A little overweight. These things are super heavy, dude. Be nice to get these out for the lightning strikes. Let's remove this one. Turn our light on. It's got to be right on the wall to be able to fit properly. Let's wire this in as we're going. Just so I don't have to come back to it. So this will almost double our battery capacity too. Which is definitely a nice thing. Last one. Not sure which way to go. There we go. All right, put this back. Check the grid. Call it a day. It's been super, super busy. Good busy, though. Nice and fun. Like our teddy bear. All right, we good up here? I think we're all right for the most part. Moment of truth. What is our new capacity at? So 42,000 on the storage. 50,000 on the supply. That is not bad, dude. So with demand being right at 20,000, that should last, like I said, quite a while. I'm very disappointed in the biofuel. I mean, not in a bad way either. Don't take it as me complaining. I'm just, for what I wanted to use it for, I'm disappointed that it wouldn't work that way, right? Again, one thing I would change on those is having it to where the bottom one is like a tank. And then the upper ones, no matter if you put the normal size or the big containers, it would slowly feed into that. It would make it to where biofuel was more of a viable option for late gameplay versus just doing solar. I like having options, man. This game is very good on options so far. And that would be one that would definitely open up for, I mean, other things too, right? So for the portable one, portable biofuel, that would work out better as well. I'm guessing that the config's the same way in it. To where it has the storage up top plus a little one. Maybe not as many storage. But it will work out better for your extractors. Because then you could have one of those out, you know, the small little tank, the things up top, and it would automatically feed it all the time. Instead of having all these out all the time, too. I mean, you still have the option for the wind, but you get the option for biofuel, too, because it's so much stuff you can use for biofuel. It'd be a good use for all the other resources. But, anyways, dude, well, not too bad of a day, man. Best thing about this video is the skylights. I really like them. Opens the base up some, let some light in, a little bit of light up here on our stairs too. Got some new batteries. So glad we got some more of those, and then the power sorted out. Kind of works out on the top too, with the looks of the base itself. Can't really see it too much with this angle, but skylights and then the solar panels kind of staggered in between each other. It's not too bad, man. Not too bad at all. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.